Alrighty, yo, what's up guys, it is Bazzaa here today, back with another video. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Today guys, we're going to be going over some more Black Ops Cold War Zombies content that we're going to be able to dive deep into in just a week's time. So in today's video, we're going to be going over 5 things that I felt like maybe some people missed in the Treyarch blog if you did read through it, and some of the smaller, little more minor changes that people may have missed, and things that I think are still going to be really important to the game and are going to add a lot of depth, features, and just overall changes that are happening to the game that I didn't mention in my last video, which is about 5 things I was most excited about. So if you haven't seen that, go and check it out. Highly recommend it. That video did great, so thanks for watching that video. If you've come to this video, I appreciate you as well. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about changes that are coming in Cold War and 5 things that I thought was, you know, maybe not looked at just as much. But first, if you guys haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more Cold War stuff on the channel, I'm going to be making guides on the map, the new map when it comes out. Of course, I'm going to be streaming it on Twitch as well, so please make sure you go follow my Twitch. I'd really appreciate that. We're streaming Cold War Zombies as soon as it comes out, as well as making videos on this channel about all the buildables, guides, tips and tricks, all that type of stuff. And the gameplay that you're watching is also from the zombie stream a few days ago. But anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first of all, the first thing I want to talk about is the streaks. Now, I know pretty much all of you guys know that streaks are coming to Cold War Zombies. We've had versions of streaks in the past. Advanced Warfare is one that was probably the first zombies game, or you know, zombies mode that actually tried streaks, and they were okay. I would say for the most part though, they weren't a big deal. There were some cool ones like the assault drone, but irrelevant to what we're talking about here, streaks in Cold War are going to be big, I feel. So here are the list of streaks. We got the War Machine, the Combat Bow, the Turret, the Chopper Gunner, which you've all seen in the trailer, and the Self-Revive. Now, I think the Self-Revive is going to be good, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now, War Machine, we already know what that's going to be like, because it's going to be the same as the one in multiplayer. Now, Combat Bow, we did not have a bow streak in multiplayer in the beta, so that may be something that's coming to the full game when it releases, but as of right now, we don't know what the bow is going to be like. The only thing we can really compare it to is maybe the bows from the Eisendrache, or say the bow from Black Ops 3 multiplayer. I forget the name of the operator, but it's going to be probably an explosive type of bow. Pretty straightforward. Now, the turret, which is just going to be your usual sentry turret, and then we have the Chopper Gunner, which is going to be a big one. That's going to be crazy. I don't know how that's going to work, if it's hard to get anything like that, but I can just see that being one of the favorites for sure. But this next one here, I think is really interesting that more people haven't talked about, and this is the Self-Revive. Now, I think this is actually going to be massive, because we all know Self-Revive in Warzone basically lets you revive yourself when you're down, and I assume it work the same way in Cold War Zombies. But I think the reason why this is more interesting in Cold War Zombies is because we already have a self-revive sort of system, the revive system, quick revive, that type of thing. Now, whether quick revive works the same way as it did in previous CODs, where if you went down with quick revive, you'd be able to get revived, or if it's going to be a similar system to Black Ops 4, where everyone starts off with having, you know, the 3 downs and then you're out type thing, or if it's going to actually be your quick revive. And if you don't have self-revive, you don't get back up and you die. I feel like it's not going to work like that. I think the revive system is going to be the same as Black Ops 4, whereas everyone spawns in with 3 revives, whether you have the quick revive perk or not. And I feel like self-revive might actually be a bonus. So say you have quick revive, or sorry, self-revive, but you haven't gone down yet, that self-revive will actually take the place of one of your 3 permanent revives that you spawn with. So maybe that's how it works. I don't know, but we'll just have to find out. So moving on, we're going to be talking about some of the perk changes on the second thing here I want to mention. And I think the biggest one here is actually Speed Collar. That is actually only going to increase your reload percent by 15%. So your reload speed is only going to be increased by 15%, which is significantly lower than what it is on previous CODs, excluding Black Ops 4, because there was no quick revive, a speed collar, obviously. which is usually 50%. Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, all that, it is usually 50% reload increase. So 15% is a lot slower. And the reason I think they've done this is because the perks are upgradable. But that sort of frustrates me a little bit, because I feel like if the upgrade tiers for the speed collar perk is simply just increasing the reload speed, it doesn't really add any new features to the game, as we're basically just upgrading the perk machine to get back our original speed collar speed. So I hope that maybe on top of increasing the speed, which I assume the upgrade tiers for the speed collar perk will be reload speed. I can't see it being anything else, but it may be reload speed as well as some other things. And it also doesn't say here on the website that it will also repair barriers quicker as it does in past CODs. So I don't know if it's going to give you a more swift barricade, I can't even speak right now, a barrier repair like it does in last CODs, or if it's just going to not be a thing anymore, or maybe there'll be no barriers entirely. I don't know, because, you know, none of this has been confirmed yet, but we will find out. So next thing, the quick revive heals you 50% faster. Now, I believe this is the same as Black Ops 4, but still quite a big change, because really that's still a new thing in zombies. Black Ops 3 didn't have that. Black Ops 2, it's all those games have the classic quick revive features where it revives you when you're down. So yeah, now the next thing, which is more of a question mark, and what I'm actually wondering what this is the skill tiers. Now you can see here on screen, it talks about actually having the upgradable perks and all that, as well as the skill tiers, but the blog doesn't actually talk about skill tiers at all. Now, I'm going to say skill tiers are sort of attributes to your character that increase little things here and there, sort of like mini perks that you'll spawn in with every game. And I believe these skill tiers would be obtainable by earning the same dark ether crystals, whatever you want to call them, that are used to upgrade your perk tiers. So I guess some examples or maybe ideas for what these skill tiers could be would be just little things that across the board apply to your character for every game you go in. So maybe like an average ADS speed that is increased for every gun on average. Maybe you could spawn with more lethals, tacticals, maybe little things like your field upgrades having a quicker recharge time, maybe perk machines having a cheaper purchase price, box price, maybe even door price. So I think there'll just be a lot of little things that can just help you all along for your zombie games in every match. So I'm interested to see how these skill tiers work, and I think it's just going to add a whole new layer of depth and upgrades that you can apply to your character to help you in every game. So next up, guys, we're going to be talking about Gobblegums, and the reason why I want to talk about Gobblegums is because of a certain field upgrade that has been announced, and this is the field upgrade that allows you, let me just get the name here, that basically allows you to go invisible for 5 seconds. Now, there was a perk like that in Black Ops 3, or sorry, a Gobblegum in Black Ops 3, anywhere but here, I think it was. No. It's not, that's not the name. I can't remember the name. But basically, it was a Gobblegum that allowed you to go invisible from the zombies for a short period of time. I believe it was just 5 seconds. Sorry for not knowing their name there. There's my lack of knowledge and just complete forgetting things for Black Ops 3. But yeah, so basically in Black Ops Cold War, it would be called the Ether Shroud. It says phase into dark ether for 5 seconds, becoming hidden from enemy detection. Now that basically replaces the perk of that Gobblegum from Black Ops 3. So does this mean we might possibly be not seeing Gobblegums in Black Ops 3? Or maybe that will be completely removed and we won't have any types of liquid distill things that we had in Black Ops 4, or Gobblegums that we had in Black Ops 3. Sorry, the Alexas from Black Ops 4. Same thing. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe instead of getting Gobblegums and Alexas, we'll be unlocking new field upgrades. They're going to act similar to Gobblegums and Alexas. But yeah, not really sure. We'll see how that pans out, and we will see if we do end up getting Gobblegums. But yeah, the last thing, guys, and the big thing that I think a lot of people sort of forgot about, particularly for zombies. I think everyone knows this about all the other game modes, but guys, zombies is going to be having crossplay in 2020, and hopefully for the future of most games in general. But yeah, zombies crossplay, it's going to be huge. You're going to be able to play with all your friends from different stuff. Obviously, you guys know what crossplay is. I don't even need to explain it. But yeah, guys, there are some 5 changes that are coming to Cold War next week. Okay, this game is so close now. I'm super excited. And as I said at the start of this video, I'm going to be uploading videos on Die Machine, or I think that's what the map's called. I'm going to be honest. These zombie maps, these Russian names always get the best of me. But yeah, I'm going to be making a bunch of tutorials here, map guides, all that. And as well as that, I'm going to be streaming it on my Twitch. So make sure you go follow that. Link in the description, as well as all my other socials, Discord, bunch of cool stuff on there, Twitter, TikTok, all that type of stuff, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your suggestions down below, and I'll see you guys all in my next one. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.